as a member of the ExCom, gets paid reasonable stipend to cover the fuel from Busia to here, so that we encourage these leaders to work for our branches. It's been 5,000 for eons. When I served as a branch chair, we didn't have any facilitation, but now we've introduced 5,000. We've strengthened the branches a bit. We want to enhance it a bit. And in recognition of the challenges across the branches, imagine somebody from Migori coming to a meeting in Kisumu, somebody from Lodwar coming for a meeting in Eldoret, or somebody coming from Lamu to attend a meeting in Mombasa. So we are trying to harmonize that and support that. And within the devolution workstream, we have our member who is heading a small team that is supporting us fix that, and is here with us, CPA William, who is also former branch chair for North Rift. Tumpige makofi. Now, having said that, the chair has already announced some goodies. That CSR is now at 400,000, up from 200. It's double that figure. Tumpige chairman pia makofi. Now, chairman, like you said, part of your term has been eaten by Nzige. And therefore, we are running against time because ordinarily the chair serves 2 years. Your term may end up being slightly less than 2 years. So we must work hand in hand with you, support you strongly so that you deliver on your mandate. And thank you for the support. Now, having mentioned that, I also serve as a co-convener for PDC, which is Practitioners Development Committee, where FCPA Georgina is a convener. And I think she's already enumerated some of the innovative things we are coming up with. For me, the most important that will immediately solve our problems as practitioners is the unique identifier stamp. So that for every opinion you issue as an auditor, you are able to generate a unique number. That unique number, once you generate it through the ICPAK portal, you attach it to that audit opinion. So whoever is using that report can verify by just going to ICPAK website, and of course we'll sensitize them, and entering that information. And automatically, as a practitioner, you get informed, and if at all it's a fake one, you're able to notify the user that this is wrong, and through that, we'll clean out a lot of quirks in our systems. I'm sure if you go to Kakamega County, for example, look at all those tender documents. There are all manner of audit opinions. People just attach stamps as they wish and submit. Imagine if you just clean that space, how many opportunities will you have opened to our members? So these are some of the things we are looking forward to bringing on board. Now, having said that, this session is for networking and also celebrating the very good things we see in our midst. And allow me to take just about a minute or two to celebrate some key leaders from this region. I'll start with CPA Douglas Muhati. The thought around the library support for CPA students across the country is so noble. And you can imagine the many lives you are touching, yet you know at no time will you ever go back to study CPA because you're done with it. But he's doing it for generations to come. And that is a member of this branch. We celebrate you. Number two, we have within your midst here, FCPA Kibisu. Let's celebrate this moment. I was privileged earlier today to visit the D school here in Kakamega, looking at the kind of ideas and knowledge dissemination that is doing in the current digital space that many of us can just dream of. And I think that is life-changing. Keep doing that work. I know you do so many other things, including chairing the Chamber of Commerce here. Please continue on that trajectory. I know we have a conversation with you and FCPA Georgina on just how can we then mainstream the role of Chamber of Commerce to support our practitioners in this region and ensure that they acquire their services from our members. But number three, allow me to celebrate a very able member of this branch, a son of this region, but a symbol of success in practice for young, upcoming professionals who want to run audit firms. That is CPA Ronalds. Let's clap for him. Within a span of less than 10 years, he's crossed borders. He's in Rwanda. is in Uganda, is in Tanzania, expanding partnership. You look at Ronald's, its headquarters in Nairobi. It speaks to somebody who's very professional, and not just that. The ideas is now sharing about nurturing the young talent. I think the Big Four have taken so many students from him or his staff until he now wants to create a pool that they can tap into without getting into an institution. So thank you so much. We celebrate you. And finally, allow me to celebrate a senior and a lady I have so much tremendous respect for. We've worked with her in many, many ways, but she continues to change the landscape of accountancy profession. Where I come from, we say people are celebrated when they are dead. But I want us to celebrate this lady when she's with us, because through her, we now have all manner of issues coming up in our accountability space. The famous zero-fault audit. It's not from nowhere. It's from one of us. Let's clap for FCPA Susan Oyatsi. And I'm also privileged to serve with her in the pending bills verification committee. She exudes the professionalism you expect in our space. And sometimes, watu wazuri pigwa sana. But you have that undying spirit, and we really celebrate you for that. I think I've said so much I don't want to say anymore. Just to celebrate this region, we take a lot of pride in what Western Branch has done in terms of just projecting the positive image of the accountancy profession. We've had FCPA Oparanya, who was the governor of Kakamega. We now have our own former chair, FCPA Fernandez Baraza. We have the majority leader in Kakamega County Assembly is with us here. We are MP for Luanda here. All these are distinguished professionals, and they continue to join us and support us. So we don't take it for granted. So as I come to the end of my speech, it's just to celebrate all of you and to enjoy this evening with you. These forums, more than anything else, colleagues, offers us an opportunity to network better and support each other better. I started something that was very small some years back called Benevolent Scheme to just support those of us who are troubled or who've lost their loved ones. As we speak today, we've doubled the payout. We've built a reserve of more than 100 million. Those days, Makoa was in the secretariat. We would discuss a lot around, CPA, CDE, Makoa. So we've done a lot around that space, and we celebrate that kind of spirit. And therefore, as we gather here this evening, let's support the journey we want to continue to support each other. I remain a son of this branch because this is where, with the support of Western Branch, in the 2 times I tried for council. The first time I tried, I didn't succeed. I had a block support from this region. The second time I tried, I succeeded, courtesy of support from this branch. I will be coming back next year. And the good Bible that we all read says that when you knock a door, you will be opened for. Si wanasema ukigonga mlango utafunguliwa? Nitagonga mlango wakati huo. Asanteni sana. Thank you so much. And back to you, Chairman. And allow me, as I pen off, to also celebrate our former chair, FCPM Tange, who has also been with us here. It takes a lot of love for our profession. Many years after your tenure ended, I'm sure when you served as chair, many members here were not even members of the institute. And you are still here with us to support us. And I'm glad the College of Fellows, which the chair has brought in, continues to nurture and also correct us where we go wrong as an institute. So thank you so much for the support. And back to you, Chair. And apologies for talking too much.
No, you've not talked too much. You are introducing yourself to the people as a potential candidate for council. Same to Georgina, so sometimes it's important. So thank you very much. I'm told, you know, our people, Georgina, are not like your people in Eastern. Hawa wakiumwa na njaa wanasema. But wale wa Ukambani wakiumwa na njaa wananyama, because they are resilient, but they wamezoea tena, lakini hawa hawajazoea kuumwa na njaa. That's why they can pronounce some names with the energy. Matsaha, Humsalapa. They have the energy. Wanakula ugali, so, and they have difficult names. So they so they even have difficult names. Yekoyada, Masakalia. So they need the food. And I like my people. You know, like even FCPA Susan here, she's called Hakasa. You know. so, so you need the energy to actually be a Westerner. You saw the Isukuti guys here. They need that energy. So I've gotten complaints through the chair that we've taken long, and my people need food, and they also need to dance. So I want to stop here, but I want to give a second to Cliff. 1 second. Just say 1, 2, introduce yourself. You know, once you've tried to vie for council, sometimes, where is Blemi? Where is Francis? Where is so just 1 minute, bro. Hii salamu utapatiana baadaye. My people are complaining.
Thank you, Chair. FCPS in the house, fellow CPS, good evening. I'll be very brief because I do not want to stand between you na hiyo ingine. I do not want to be remembered yule alifanya tukachelewa. But let me start by introducing myself for those ones who we have not met. My name is CPA Wycliffe Bichanga, yule wa Impact Agenda. Tunakumbuka Impact Agenda? Hebu ambia mwenzako Impact. Thank you very much. You know, I had to come here for one single reason. To have a chance to say thank you. To have a chance to say thank you for you believing in me, for the dedication you had in the campaign. By the way, if you remember, I had an endorsement from none other than Waziri hapa. Do you remember that endorsement? Waziri Livingstone. I truly appreciated the support, the dedication. I may not have succeeded, but your vote, your support gave me a voice. You know, at times you've got to fail to be encouraged and get motivated. So we still have the ambition. People have been asking me, so now tuko hapa inakuwa aje? Na hata chairman hapa ameuliza kama tunaweka makaratasi. I want to tell you that the experience we had, I strongly believe that has built us for the future. So I want to confirm that come next year, March, when there is a call to present your papers for nomination, God willing, I intend to present my papers to be nominated for council member candidate. Thank you. Na hiyo makofi inamaanisha tutatembea pamoja. I want to presume. I will ask you, musichoke, ile support tulikuwa nayo, the agenda we had, we still believe in that agenda. We still believe there's an impact we can create to our profession. But kwa kuwa mfupi, I just want to say thank you. We still have the whole evening to share, dance together, na get to know one another kwa wala tujuani. But because I know it is getting late and some of us may want to run away after having our food, kama una namba yangu, please chukua simu yako. I just want to share my number, tumalizie hapo. 0721 995274. CPA Wycliffe Bichanga. If we haven't shared, just text me telling me your name and where you work. You never know. At times unaenda mahali unatafuta shule, Mukumu Girls, kumbe wewe unafanya kazi hapo. So these are how we use our networks at times, not just for elections, but there are very many, many avenues for us to share. Thank you very much, Chairman.
Thank you, thank you. Akipita kura akuje kanzu, napatia yeye komiti kidogo. Ndogo kabisa kama ile ya mheshimiwa. Sema huyu nilimpatia nafasi akaongea mambo ya kampeni kama siku ijafika, sasa komiti anakuwa huko. Anakuwa committee member ama hata si convener. Hata siko convener, ni member. Unajua cha yuko na nguvu. Msifikirie ni mchezo, my brothers. Neshisale shilai. Neshinulu. Homutinye. Thank you very much. I was told that this would have been my homecoming, and I want to hand it back to, I've been the MC for the longest. I turned myself into an MC, but I'm happy because it was home. My colleagues in council were here, and I just appreciate our seniors here, FCPAs, who joined us today. So we want to move to the next stage. Weka hiyo kitu. Thank you.
Asante Chair. Wacha tumpigie chairman wetu makofi kwa kazi mzuri. Chairman, while you are the guest of honor, this is your first time as a national chair to be in Western. We appreciate you na tunashukuru. Members, kindly, I get your concern. We are very sorry. In future, we are going to rectify. We may serve meals before we start this because I've seen it's a bit a challenge. But kindly hold on. Now the next stage is cake and verse cutting. We'll do it for less than 5 minutes, then we move on. Thank you. Back to you, MC.
And finally, FCPAs and CPAs, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Mary Mwaki, kindly, I would like you to say something about the resilience, the patience, the endurance of all who have sat here from that time, midday, up to now, and they are still sitting. And when you are through with that, kindly ask the lady in charge of the cake to do what she's supposed to do, and finally ushers in for dinner.
Thank you so much. Mlembe Vosi, Mlembe Handi, Mlembe FCPS, Mlembe CPS, you're very much welcome to the Western Branch. Just like the past speakers, I don't want to be the ugly figure standing between our favorite hobby and here. So I'm just here to say thank you to everyone. I'm so happy to be the one delivering this vote of thanks to you guys. Chair, current chair, former chair, all the members of the council who are here, my MP, all the other FCPAs and the CPAs, thank you so much for coming. We don't take your coming for granted. You've been here since that time. You're still here. We are seated. This is meant to be a bonding session. So make sure you bond. The ladies and the gents who are here. Sorry. I take this opportunity to say, we don't take your coming for granted. You're sitting there up to this time. We don't take it for granted. I want to thank all the council members who have availed themselves. We know it's supposed to be a branch event, but you've made it national by coming. It's true, if you didn't come, it would look awkward. I remember the first times we used to do this event, it used to be just our branch. And we could just come here, play Vida. I remember the other time we danced Sukuti. Just a handful of members. But I want to thank you guys because it has become now a popular event. And some of us wouldn't miss. Like myself, I was in Mombasa this morning. But I couldn't see myself missing it. So, and here we are. So thank you so much. Even those who are going to vie for the council seats, I wish you success. Those who are already there, feel comfortable. Those ones who are aspiring, success. ICPAK Western members, asanteni sana. We've had a very strong brotherhood. I don't know how to call it sisterhood or brotherhood. Sisterhood, now that it's me speaking. This sisterhood, we speak one language. I want to congratulate you. And I want to say, Luyas have been known for being democratic. Okay, the other people call us some other names, but me, I know it's being democratic. Because we choose the leaders that we want. And we end up choosing diverse leaders. So this time we have decided that we'll be speaking one language. So kama ni kupungulu, tunapungulu pamoja, si ndio? Kama ni kushine, tunashine pamoja. So this time round we are shining together, isn't it? So let's keep shining. FCPS, thank you so much. Niombe chakula ndio tuanze kudance. Eh? Chairman, SIA. Let me return the program to the keki iko, tukate keki. It's part of our food. And then after the cake cutter will pray for the main meal. Thank you so much.
So thank you, members, for being patient. I can hear a lot of members on the other side as well. So I want to say thank you all for being patient. I know it's been a very long event, and I think we've had your feedback in terms of keeping time. So next year, we'll definitely take that feedback into consideration. I'm happy to be the one in front of you today to say what everyone wants to hear, which is we are done with the official bit of the program. And now we move on to the fun bit of the program, yeah? So I think I'm going to pray for the food first. And then secondly, we are going to reverse things a bit. I know normally we cut the cake at the very end, but I feel like, we might be a bit hungry. And we'll start off with the dessert as we queue for the dinner. So first of all, let's pray. So let's let's stand up. Okay, let's pray. Dear God in heaven, we come before you. We thank you for this gathering of FCPAs and CPAs from all professions, the political field, the private sector, the practitioners, and from the public sector. We thank you that you have been able to sit through a 4 or 5 hour session and exchange ideas and exchange knowledge and strategize for next year. As we now move on to our social side of the event, we pray that first of all, God, you bless our food and you bless our interactions, and let each and every CPA have a good fun and have a safe journey at home. Thank you. So let's move on to the cake cutting. So just to say a bit about the cake, this session is a special session for us to reflect. So the cake is very symbolic. It's like the cherry on top of a very long year we've had. Some of us have had a very tough year. Some of us have gone through, council elections, political elections. Some of us have gone through promotions at work, very tough times at work. Some of us worked through in very tough sectors, public sector, private sector, practitioners as well. So as we cut this cake, I want us to take this as a moment to reflect and tell God, thank you, we are here, for one. And two, thank you for next year, for ICPAK Western Branch. So DJ, I had asked for a very special song, so you can start putting the song on. And I'll ask the leaders here to also help me cut the cake, because we are reflecting as a full ICPAK body. So I will ask the national chair, the branch chair, and the ExCom official as well to move closer to the cake. And let's have our special song play. So all National Council members and local ExCom and our invited guests, let's move behind the cake and take a few pictures with the cake. So DJ, have a song for us. No sitting, please. A bit of dancing. Dancing, please. No dancing. Come closer. Everyone, come closer. Come closer, everyone. Come closer.
Ni muongo, asemaye kesho ni muongo, ni muongo, ni muongo. Lero ni kisema, lero ni asemaye kesho ni muongo, asemaye kesho ni muongo, ni muongo. Ni muongo. Kutakuwa na baraka, ufufuo twataka, kwa mabonde na milima, Mungu anyeshe mvua.
Baraka nyingi,
hizo tunahitaji,
baraka twahitaji,
toka kwake.
Tumepokea kiasi, bali twataka nyingi.
Baraka zake Bwana,
Baraka nyingi,
hizo zina majuto.
baraka twahitaji,